All right. Shalom, shalom. Ka halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakahakradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where and who I continue to learn this 100% truth. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders and the prophets and the teachers of Great Millstone, who are also continue to learn this 100% true. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham. The water for your lessons and your sacrifices. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video. And I'm just going to, it's been heavy going out because this is the time that we're in. It's that C-hip. And the elders have been talking about this for many, many years, many, many moons, many, many Sabbaths that passed. This has been going out, and now Esau is putting it in front of your face, and he has to move fast. So there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. He has to move quick, and he has to put it out. So he's rolling it out soon. You know what I'm saying? Like Elder Apostle Tahar said, we're probably within months from being delivered up out of here. Not a couple of months, but you can jot it down to months. You know what I'm saying? Before I begin, you know what? I'm gonna let this play, and then I'll grab some scriptures. So with that, let's let this lady let's let this lady talk. And fair use, 1976 Act. I'm not getting paid for this. It's just for educational purposes only. All right. So I'm gonna let her talk, and let me get some scriptures.
Talk about the digital IDs and the intention behind them. While they are promoted as convenient and secure, their real purpose appears far more concerning. Their centralized control over identity, number one. Let's just start connecting those dots for you, shall we? Dot number one. Your entire life, your medical records, your financial accounts, your social media accounts, voting access as if our votes even count, travel, employment, all get linked to one digital identity. How convenient. Thank you, government. Whoever controls that ID, government or corporation entity, can limit or revoke access to real-life services at any time. Sounds like you guys better mind your P's and Q's. Dot number two. Social credit system foundation like China. The digital IDs enable behavioral tracking. Oh, God, you government are so good at keeping us peasants in line. If your opinions or online activity don't align with the narrative, your access to banking, travel, or healthcare could be restricted. Interesting. I'm sure that's just out of convenience for us when we step out of line, right? You must follow the narrative. Don't go against it. Don't question the system. They can instantly flag or punish. Dot number three. Elimination of privacy. Every move you make online or in person is tracked and recorded. Purchases, communications, even biometrics data are constantly monitored and stored. Weird. It's like they're already doing that with every single social media app. They monitor and they control all social media apps, which is why people get banned, shadow banned. Or if you're even talking about something, and then before you know it, you'll see it, like a ad for it pop up in your reels. Anyways, they're already listening to us. The NSA and the CIA control the flow of information. Anyways, moving on. Dot number four. The ties to the central banking digital currency. Digital IDs are being built to work alongside of programmable money. This means programmable money, huh? This means your money can expire, be restricted by geography, or only be used for government-approved purchases. Oh, the government is so swell. They can just tell me exactly what my money can be spent on. If you are unverified, you may not be able to access your own funds. Is that weird? Is that like that little blue verified check mark that everybody's so eager to get, through X or through TikTok? You might want to think twice about getting verified. Dot number 5. The gateway to global surveillance and population control. The digital IDs are a stepping stone to a one world system. They are part of the agenda with the World Economic Forum. The United Nations ID 2020 is backed by Bill Gates. These groups want everyone chipped. There comes Elon, tracked and ranked. Bottom line, the digital IDs are not about safety. They are about submission. Once in place, they allow for total compliance enforcement. You obey or you get locked out of society. Interesting, right? And they don't even care if you want it or not. They're going to make you get it. Yeah, it's convenient and secure for the elites to control the peasants. But hey, don't think. You just continue to go to work, pay your taxes, pay for the free water, the free energy, the free food, the free land, the free oil, and the free gas that God gives you all abundantly for free.
All right, so we're going to stop it right there. This lady was, as we would say, being facetious about Salakia. Jumping the gun here. Just being facetious about, what the government is trying to do. And she's telling you in a sarcastic way, but all truth of the matter, is nothing that's funny about it. They're about to get ready to run down on us, and they're about to go real hard and push this CHIP. And like the elder apostles have said, at first it's just going to be, they're going to use athletes and entertainers and, real popular people who are movers and shakers in society, and tell you that it's okay to get it because they have it. And then after that, then they're going to show their true horns, like the scriptures say, and they're going to make it mandatory and make you get it. And if you don't choose to get it, then you will be counted out in the society that they're trying to build, this NWO society. And, some will be destroyed. So let's get some scriptures real quick. I didn't want to make this too long, but I wanted to get that out. And I'm gonna be in the NLT with it. And this is Genesis 4:15, and it reads, Yahweh replied, No, for I will give a sevenfold punishment to anyone who kills you. Then Yahweh put a mark on Cain to warn anyone who might try to kill him. So this mark that Cain have is not the same, but something similar. But let's look up what this mark is. Let's see what this mark says. Let's see. Where is it at? I can't find everything except that. So lucky I'm tripping. Am I overlooking it? Well, no, it says set a mark upon, and the Lord set a mark. Well, it should be there. Okay, I was about to say. So this is a different mark.
Strong's H226. Oath. Oath.
So this mark is an oath. This mark is a distinguished mark, a remembrance, as a sign, a warning, an omen. Let's see. Let's look up the word omen. Omen, casual event or occurrence supposed to portend good or evil, foreboding, arguably, I hope I said that right, to give indication of the future. So that's a better, that's what omen. Omen is a name prediction, which predicts the future. Prediction is the future. So nomen omen is a name prediction. So that's what that omen. That's what that sign was. It was an omen to predict the future of what's to come, and we are now here in a time where this mark that is about to be set on, pushed onto the world is called charagma, not alt, but charagma. So there's different types of marks. There's another mark that let me see something here. There's another mark that was set on the children of Israel. Well, not the children of Israel, but the elect of Israel, which is in Ezekiel. Who is the more? So let's see what this mark says. So this one is a different one.
Strong's H8420. Tav.
Tav. And this mark is desire, a sign of exemption or from judgment. So this is a different mark versus the mark that Cain have, from the mark that exempts the certain Israelites from judgment, versus the mark that judges you for accepting it. So there's three types of marks. That is one is a prediction, the other one is an exemption of judgment, and the other one is a judgment. So there's three types of marks for those that didn't know. And truthfully, I'm learning myself. And this is why you should be into the scriptures every day, learning, understanding, and looking up words, and looking up the Paleo Hebrew, and looking up the Greek, and a little bit of Spanish as well. This is what, as Elder Apostle Tahar and on down says, this is the making of a true scholar. Is and I'm no scholar or anything of that nature. I learned from my elder, my spiritual fathers from the elder apostles on down of Great Millstone, and I continue to grow. Yahweh Barakatah Yahweh Barakatah Yahushai, and I continue to grow in this, and just grateful that the Lord has allowed me to understand and do this work, because a lot don't understand this. Like Elder Apostle Cabal says, you're blessed to know and understand this truth. And so far, thus far, I've understood what was taught to me and what was spoken to me. And this is exactly what I go out and teach, is what I understand. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Job 10:14. Start at, I guess, I'm reading the NLT 13. Yet your real motive, your true intent was to watch me. And if I sinned, you would not forgive my guilt. For my guilt, if I am guilty too bad for me. And even if I'm innocent, I can't hold my head high, because I am filled with shame and misery. So Job, man, who's also great to look at as far as how to conduct yourself with integrity when you're being tried. And this is why this scripture is being brought out, because Job is the blueprint to how to conduct yourself. You know what I mean? When the Most High is putting you through different tests. You know what I mean? And you have to carry yourself, as I say in the scriptures, gird up your loins and be a man, not a girl. Disorderlies, private joke. But you got to carry yourself as a man. These scriptures raise you up to be men, not I don't know what word to even use, not to be suckers and chumps, and they like to use words like simp and such and so. And no, it raises you to be a man and not a girl. It raises you to be a man and grow up from being a boy. That's what these scriptures do. They get you ready. Let's get the other terminology of mark. And it's always coming out, but it had to come out again. Does the scriptures say so and say that it should? Normally, I would try to read it in the NLT, but I'm going to read this in the KJV because it's mandatory too. Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So this mark is, what is the ultimate tracker for what you're doing, where you're going, and how you think and how you feel. This is what they are going to get ready to subscribe to everyone. And at first, they're going to make it seem like it's something that you should have, like a new VCR or a new DVD player or a new game system or a new car. But they're going to make it mandatory, because this is going to be that mark that is going to put you in a position of being judged by the Most High. And, receiving it is pretty much telling the Most High and his son, Yahweh Shai, that you choose not to be led by that. And I'm only talking to Israelites right now, because there's going to be other people other than Israelites who are going to receive this mark. But judgment is inevitable for them. But also judgment will also happen to 2/3 of our people who will receive this mark. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and there have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. And that's really going to be 2/3 of our people who are going to do these things. And they're going to have to suffer. They're going to realize that what they did was wrong. But by then, it's definitely going to be too late. Revelation 15:2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire. And this is the angels. This is 1 Corinthians 15:50, being changed in the twinkle of an eye, looking down at Babylon as those missiles hit. You got to have vision. Without vision, the people perish. Roughly paraphrasing. So you have to be able to envision this and see this like it was a movie. Like, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua put in your spirit to see his movie. Revelation 15:2 again. And as I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. And they're watching. Yahushua has already gotten them, and they're watching now. They're watching the destruction. They're watching 2/3 of their people be burned, and they're watching the other heathen nations along with the cities of Babylon be destroyed, man. That's what they're watching. Thanking Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, thanking Yahushua for being saved and being selected. You know what I mean? But now having those celestial bodies, you know, because after all that's done, after that damage is done, then they get the chance to go back down on the earth, and they take in victims. Revelation 16:2. And the first went and poured out his veil upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped the image. And the second angel poured out his veil upon the sea, and it became as blood of a dead man, and every living soul died in the sea. Ooh. I'm not going to go to the third one. Jump to 19. One more scripture, and I'm going to shut it down. You know, I'm still at the plantation, so I want to get up out of here. Revelation 19:20, doom of the beast and false prophet. And the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought means angry, miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive into the lake of fire burning with brimstone. Now, the lake of fire is what? Is the beginning or the process of WW3 with missiles hitting those HIBMC missiles, if I'm saying it right, Babylon. Also, other places will be hit across the world too, but Babylon is going to be the main place that must be destroyed, and it would never be rebuilt again. So this is what, without her even knowing the scriptures, is what that Edomite, which seems to be lady, was speaking about that information that she was bringing out in the TikTok, because this is what's going to happen. Last scripture, Revelation 20:11. It says, judgment at the throne of the Most High, and I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before the Most High, and the books were opened, and another book was opened, which is the book of life, and the dead were judged out of those things which were written in their books, according to their works. Without works, faith is dead. So Abarak desire you edify with that lesson, man. Get yourself together, because these things are going to hit real soon. And when they do, there's nothing you can do that you have to just, you need to be getting your house in order and getting your relationship stronger with Yahweh Yahushai, because they're going to be the only ones that's going to get you out of this. No one else is going to be able to help you. And you want to run the Esau if you can, if you want to, but it'll definitely be detrimental to you. And I guess that's something that you probably would want if the spirit is on you like that. Pray that it doesn't be, because that the scriptures say throughout Revelation, as I was reading, these people are going to be tormented. When that fire hit that ass, it's all good now until that heat hits you. I will write this out, you edify with the lesson. Say, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Radash, Shalom, salutations and double honors. They rule well, the elder apostles on down the great millstone. And shalom to the elect, shalom.